Hello, and welcome to Matchday 2 of SSL Division 1. I am Val, and I am joined by...
TVC! New season, hey!
Yeah, our first real cast of this season, which has already gotten off to a pretty interesting start, and let's see if we can keep up with the drama going into Matchday 2 here. We got some spicy matchups on hand. I think the highlight for a lot of people is going to be that Catalunya-Hollywood game.
Yeah,
Due
absolutely.
today.
Catalunya, Hollywood, two of the top teams in Division 1. Both teams looking to push for the title this year. Hollywood won it last year, so wouldn't be surprised to see him take a win, but we'll find out real soon. Their first match of the day.
Yep, Hollywood drew their first match 1-1 with Athênai, while Catalunya beat Sao Paulo 1-0 as we are underway. Vins running up the right flank for Kemoyatu, and that pass hit a little bit too much for Vins, and out for a goal kick.
Now, Catalunya are playing in a formation which I've never seen them play before. They have three at the back, and they are playing in a 3-4-2-1 with two attacking midfielders and a striker.
Fist is giving it away. Sorry. Taka, Ricky Bobby shot blocked.
Nothing to be sorry about there. Lots of action going on early on in our game here.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby, last season's Golden Boot winner for D1, also had Hollywood's goal in their season opener. Catalunya looking to build, but it's been given away. Rashford, that deflects, and Tiki Taka's in, and Tiki Taka scores!
Tiki Taka playing in a asymmetric left-hand striker role today, and we're seeing the gap being found by the other man playing in that asymmetric position. Marcus Rashford, sorry, not the asymmetric position. He's playing in the central midfield as attacking midfielder. Apologies. And the mid there, able to find Taka on a pass, and beautiful put away from Taka.
Yep, this is the thing about Hollywood. You cannot make mistakes against them because they will punish you, and that one was punished. Can Catalunya answer? Vins back to Fist. And Gerard's going to launch that forward. This is Taka. Gets past Budget Busquets. Taka from distance, and it's easily saved by Gunnarsson.
Looking to repeat his first goal when the curl there. Didn't quite get the right release on that shot, and Gunnarsson is able to get to that.
Corner kick for Catalunya. This is Anavier. And it's headed away. Let's see if they can't recycle. Kemoyatu. Fist. Back for Kemoyatu. And now Budget Busquets. Taka all over him. Vins. He's going to play it safe and try and reset with Gunnarsson. Juliusson. Budget Busquets. This is Dogwood Maple. Here's a chance for Anavier!
Flag stays
What
down!
a way to get his first... What a way to get your first goal for your new club from Pascal Anavier.
Take a bow, Pascal. What a goal that was. Brilliant chip here to beat Scott Sterling, and we are equal.
Yeah, lovely little build-up, and just a great run. Finds the space, and the technique for that chip, just absolutely gorgeous. And first goal for Catalunya for Anavier. I believe he was with Sao Paulo last season, I want to say.
Komiatu also having their first assist for Catalunya on loan from Accra, the, I believe, Tongian midfielder, making an immediate impact.
Yang Kwai. Rashford! Denied by Gunnarsson.
Great look for Rashford there. I'm sure he'll have a couple more of those.
Yeah, Hollywood going for the bangers only strat today. Not pretty walk it into the back of the net. No, they're just have a hit. This is Shion Okamoto for Catalunya. Against Ricky Bobby. Holds, plays it back. Rising. Järvinen. And that's out for a corner. It's Anavier on these corners. And that one is headed over the bar. Not much of a threat there.
Really kind of slowed down since the initial barrage here from both sides. neither team really able to really control the pace of play. We're kind of going back and forth, and Liang Kai
Oh,
up
that's a
now.
nice switch. Yang Kwai. Oh, he rounds the keeper and finishes fantastically.
Alexander Gunnarsson remembers a few that looked like that. Liang Kai has done that to her a couple of times, and does so today. Absolutely gets her out of position. Watch the dive here. Goes right round. It's a tight angle. Vince almost gets to it, but Kai able to put the finish there, and Hollywood up 2-1.
Yeah, excellent patience by Liang Kwai, and the switch field ball from Ricky Bobby as well. And here they come again. Tiki-Taka's in the box. Tiki-Taka... Not really much of a threat in the end.
Unable to find.
Playing that easily.
I think he was trying to find Bobby on the pass there. Wasn't really a great pass.
Yeah, it wasn't a great angle to shoot from either. Here's Kwai. Against Vins. Calvatori. Gerard. Back post goal! The Golden Boot winner has struck again.
We talk
Ricky
about
Bobby.
Good angles. That's a great angle to find a header. Right at the back post there. It's so hard to cover this on the cross, and you normally look to the defender to have it covered off. Yarvin was there, but Ricky Bobby just too tall.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, this game has gotten away from Catalunya a little bit. Let's see if they can work their way back into it before halftime. Busquets. Kemoyatu. Rising. Cross. Back post. This is Anavier. Vins. Kemoyatu. And Anavier's shot is saved by Scott Sterling. So we got another corner. Anavier is taking. Headed away by Spakjero. Fist. Let's see if they can get this ball back into the box. Kemoyatu. It's given away. Juliusson wins it back. Anavier. Vins. Fist. Kemoyatu. Great challenge by Costanza, and here come Hollywood. This is Bobby. Bobby into the box. Bobby holds. Finds the ball in. And it's a goal for Tiki-Taka.
Where was Tiki-Taka on that? I completely lost him. How did it find him? Let's find out here. What a goal.
Yeah, this is just Ricky Bobby. This is gravity right here. And then the patience. And it was shot by Calvatori, and Taka deflects it home.
One-timer, one-footed, beautiful goal here for Hollywood. And I must say, other than the second goal there from Anavier, it's been all Hollywood in the first half.
Yeah, and especially, scoring so close to halftime. I think Catalunya was just hoping, hold on, let's get to the locker room, let's talk this out at halftime, and now all of a sudden you're down 3 goals. Like, yeah, weird things can happen, you can get back into this, but your mountain just got that little bit steeper.
Yeah, no, a 2-goal lead is certainly something that you can come back from, but a 3-goal deficit, I apologize, is going to be rather difficult to climb.
Yep. No subs at halftime from the looks of things.
Yeah, no, that went so quick. I didn't really get a chance to talk about Hollywood's formation today. A lot of reason why we're finding Ricky Bobby a little more often, I think, out wide is because he's playing on the right-hand side of an attacking midfield duo.
Yarvinen. That one's cleared by Costanza.
So not quite a winger.
Busquets keeping it alive.
Sorry, go ahead.
Rising. Okamoto. Putanesca on him. Maple. Anavier. Maple! Maybe there's a way back into this. Dogwood Maple pulls one back. It's 4-2. Very lovely passing play.
Yeah, well worked by Catalunya. I think this is kind of the goal that they like to see come out of their players. A sort of tiki-taka-like style. We did see some verticality in there, so Catalunya able to play a little more adaptive today. And we'll see if we can find any more of those.
Yep, but time is ticking away, and that's not exactly going to favor them. Wow, it's really ticking away. Costanza throw-in. Rashford. Back to Costanza. Calvatori headed away by Vins. Kept alive by Calvatori. That'll be cleared by Rising. Giro's back on it. And now Putanesca. Calvatori. Plays it over the top. Right into the waiting hands of Gunnarsson. Busquets. Okamoto. Rising. Järvinen. Maple. Oh, that's a great ball. And a Vier!
And that's 3 for Catalunya. They only need one more to bring it tie here, and we've got 10 plus minutes of game to go. As we've seen from Catalunya, it could happen so quickly from all the way back. And Anivera in the right place at the right time once again. Just needed to put it home, and he does just exactly that.
Yeah, these last 10 minutes just got extra spicy. Costanza keeps him on. That's a perfectly timed run from Pascal Anivera, who is having himself a day. And here we go from the throw-in by Järvinen. This is Rising. Rising charging. Rising still. To the byline. Back for Järvinen. Looked like that hit Maple by accident. Vins. Fist. They're pushing. They're looking. That one's over.
Rising with a glancing header.
Rising a little bit too much. Here's a corner. Anivera. Headed away by Putanesca. Now Fist. They'll try and reset. Järvinen. Chugging forward. Against Calvatori. Puts it in. Rising. It's right into the waiting hands of Sterling. That happened very quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
but Sterling is up to the challenge.
No matter what happens to this match, I think Catalunya's man of the match has to be that man on that left-hand side. Järvinen has really made things work for Catalunya today. And I know Anivera has been on the receiving end of a couple of these goals, but I don't think that movement on that left-hand side, without that, it doesn't happen.
Here's Bobby for Taka. Taka's in. Taka! Hat trick! And that's the dagger.
Yeah, that should
5-3 be 5-3 Hollywood.
As so happens when you are looking for that one goal equalizer, Hollywood just a little bit exposed in the back there. Tiki Taka taking all the advantage of slipping behind a half-wary Leaf Fist and able to put the chip home there in return.
Yeah, heck of a finish. Vins will send this one long. It's picked off by Costanza. Costanza against Maple finds Leon Kwai. One-on-one against Vins. Cross, headed away by Budget Busquets. And now Rising, he'll send it long. Maple trying to get onto that. Too close to Sterling in the end. Leon Kwai. Calvatori. Great long ball, Ricky Bobby! Over the bar. Or, no, it was saved, actually, by Gunnarsson. And the corner by Gerrard is caught.
Big Taka got to that, but Gunnarsson able to make that save. Maybe a late goal here for Catalunya. Late chance at the very least. Nope.
Järvinen gave that one away. Bobby, possible against Järvinen. Järvinen's able to take the ball away. Ooh, very cagey. Playing with fire at the back there. Tiki Taka was hungry for a fourth. Järvinen coming forward, plays it back to Juliusson. Now Busquets. Kimoyatu.
Oh,
here's a flick on this. Is Anivera.
He had more time there. Rushed the shot. Unfortunate for him. I think he could have had a better opportunity if he sat on the ball maybe half a second longer.
Harvey just hit it with a little bit more pace as we're coming into the final moments of this one. Rising, sending it long for Järvinen. Järvinen was offside. Yeah, it looked like it in real time.
Yeah, had that
and
sort
there's
of feeling.
Full time. Exhale. That was a game and a half. Catalunya 3, Hollywood 5. What a game this was.
Yeah, definitely glad I was not a goalkeeper in this game. What a match. Both teams really having a heck of a time up top. And yeah. Nope. I think you mentioned it earlier. Taka, you said had a hat trick on the day.
Yep.
I actually missed that. He scored 2 of the last 2 and scored the first. So, indeed, did he have 3 on the night? First hat trick of the season, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there were no more than 2 goals scored on Matchday 1, so...
Well, listen. Does it count if you assist your own goal? Is that technically 2 points?
I don't think that's how it works.
Darn.
So, how... If you're Hollywood, how do you feel about that game? Never mind, we're going to go right into the next one. Tokyo versus Cairo. Both teams in 2-0 decisions on Matchday 1. Tokyo falling 2-0 to Inter London. Cairo, 2-1 winners over Kaapstad.
To answer your question, I would feel a little bit upset that I would turn on the next match and see Tokyo versus Cairo playing.
Here is starting from the back with Tokyo. Vercetti, Rupp, Aubuchon Touchette. Now Black. Back to Hood. The Heretics sending it long. Visser for Rupp. Midfield looks optional so far. As soon as I say that, it's played out to Helena Soderberg, so ignore that. Vercetti. For Soderberg. Back to Vercetti. A lot of pressure in that block there from Cairo. Ness. Hayden! Deflected! And Kaido is there to clean up the scraps.
Shinji Kaido able to put his first home of the year, I think in front of a hometown crowd, if I'm not mistaken. We are in Tokyo. Wow, what a couple of bounces here. Nessie able to drive that into Hayden, and Rise got to the ball. Didn't take the bounce that he was expecting, I think, and Kaido was there to mop it up.
Yeah, and for Tokyo, that's got to be a relief, because they were very good against London, but just kind of got Tony Yeboah as here's a chance, and that's a great save. That happened very quickly.
On the counter now. Nope, Rise lose out. You mentioned it earlier, the lack of a midfield. You're not wrong. Tokyo are playing in a 4-1-1-4. So what this means is they have a defensive midfielder in Aubuchon Touchette. But Isagi's playing on a roaming playmaker role in the center midfield, so it's unlikely you'll very much see him in the midfield.
Yeah, no midfield, just vibes. That's a great ball, and it finds the run of Soderberg, and Soderberg's found Hayden. Back to Soderberg, back to Hayden. The shot is blocked by Pierre Hood and out for a corner. Things are happening very quickly in this one.
Only 7 minutes in.
Yeah, Sagi's corner is ultimately cleaned up by Cairo. Here comes Torres, and Aubuchon Touchette's just gonna knock that out for a throw. Free kick, Jeeves, headed away by Ness, and here comes Hayden, charging forward for Tokyo. Plays it back for Kaido. Kaido into the box. Kaido, Rise! Great block there by Pierre Hood last second, but the flag was up anyway.
Yeah, a bit of a broken play there from Tokyo. I feel like if Kaido kind of just drove forward instead of taking that extra touch, they would have a little more of a chance, but that extra touch really kind of cost them the opportunity, I think.
I mean, hey, their goal came off kind of a broken play.
Fair enough.
If it's broke, maybe you don't fix it. Here's a corner. Isagi. Back post, it's headed off the bar by Vercetti. Can they try and get this back into the box? Kaido. No, headed away by, I believe that was Snooks. Warning shot there from Tokyo, who have had the majority of the real dangerous chances so far. Cairo looking to immediately make me look stupid. This is Noodle. One-on-one against Ness. Great touch. Cross. Header. And easily held in the end from Rube.
Now, Cairo playing in a 4-3-3 with the DM wide. 4-3-3 DM wide with those two wingers and a DM. I meant to say. Torres playing up top for them, and as of late, has not really found any sort of scoring form. Unfortunate start to the season for him. But he is kind of the key to their offense. If they can get him going, they will start winning games. We'll see if it can come true here.
Him scoring in their season opener, a good sign, but as we go into halftime, they're going to need more of him in the second half because I don't really feel like he got a sniff of the ball.
Yeah, no, I hope that we can see scorers find consistency through the year. I think what happened last year is he started out real hot and kind of tapered off at the end of the year. But we do see that a lot with goal scorers, right? So.
Yep, they run hot and cold.
As is the sim.
Yep, as we may have some subs at halftime. We don't know.
I certainly should know. I can definitely check for us. I think we will...
in my parts, we call them hoagies.
Subs? Yes. Well, no hoagies today. Only subs, unfortunately. We do have Willie Normus coming in for Felix Erasov, and I do not think there are any subs coming in for Tokyo. Let me confirm. Yeah, no subs in for Tokyo.
All right, Cairo hoping they've got an answer offensively, but Hayden just picked the pocket of Jeeves. Finds Soderberg, and that was pretty badly mishit. The Heretic sending this one long. Rise. Turns. And his shot is saved in the end. Great turn to get away from the defender, but...
Yeah, who's been good this game? Not so good there, but has been good this game.
Visser. Kaido. The Heretic making a big save there.
Shinji Kaido really wanting as many goals as he can get. Has been pretty greedy on the ball so far this match. Worked out for him earlier. Tokyo have been piling on some of these half chances. Cairo really haven't created much so far in this second half. Let's see if they can come up with something here. This is Snooks for Jeeves. And now Noodle. Great touch together on Ness. Noodle! Saved by Rube. No one there to clean up the rebound. Yeah.
Was lurking.
Noodle blew past Nessie there, and in a rare lapse of defense, Tokyo concedes a good opportunity, but Rube able to make the save.
Yep, and they've got about 20 minutes to try and find another chance like that, except it ends up in the back of the net this time. Rupp on the ball. Finds Rise. That's a good run from Kaido. Kaido will hold. Play into the middle. Hayden shot blocked. The Heretic dove for nothing. It's still with Tokyo, though. Kaido. Visser. Rise. Soderberg. Back to Ness. Hayden. Shot blocked by Snooks, and that one's going to go out for a throw? Well, doesn't matter. No highlight.
Cairo have been really good at playing a bend, don't break sort of defense. Of course, they did give the one up earlier, which means it's going to be difficult, but they've been playing really well.
Ooh, big save there by the Heretic again.
Batman is a big part of it. 4 saves this match so far.
Yep, here is a throw in from Ness. Finds Hayden. Back to Ness. Against Black. Finds Hayden. Now Sagi. Back to Ness. Aubuchon Touchette. Visser. Play it back to the defender, Vercetti. Soderberg. Ness. Against Noodle. Back to Soderberg. Now back to Ness. That's a great ball in, and that's a great save by the Heretic to deny Caleb Hayden.
Almost the Heretic on fire. The back end of this match here has been called upon to keep Cairo in this game, and has done exactly that. Oh.
Yeah, header wide on the corner there. As time is the enemy of Cairo City right now. Visser. Hayden. And that one is shot over the bar. I believe that was offside in the first place.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the game, though.
Yeah.
Maybe one last chance here for Cairo.
Yeah, if they can get the ball up quickly. Noodle. Gets around Ness. Noodle. Still Noodle. Noodle. Cross. Back post. Headed away. And there is your final whistle. Tokyo with a very well-deserved 1-0 win in this one.
It is all over in the Nintendome. A good match from Tokyo, despite being outpossessed. I think it was there it is, 56% to 44. They had a lot of chances with their 44%.
Yeah, the 2.36 expected goals there kind of tell the story better than just the possession numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Tokyo is a team that's always been able to create opportunities and play on the front foot. They just haven't been able to find that finish. But today they found the finish they needed and saw out a pretty comfortable win, all things considered.
Yep. For Cairo, they looked good on the possession side of the ball, but unfortunately unable to really make too many chances of their 56% on the ball. I don't really know what went wrong for them there. They just didn't find Torres on any play. Didn't seem like.
Okay, so we go into Athênai versus London. Athênai, of course, drew Matchday 1-1 with Hollywood. London won 2-0 over Tokyo. Newly promoted London, who, in that first game, with a young team, in that first game, it was the experienced heads that really stole the show for them. Tony Yeboah in goal and Kay Clemens up top.
Yeah, in Yeboah's return to Division 1, he showed everyone who has been missing him exactly why he won an MVP so early on in his career.
Millar will play this back to Donnarumma. And back to Yeboah. For dives in a lot. Yore. Oh, that's sent long. This is Muffin. Oh!
Anderson almost makes a mess out of that one. Able to recover, though. And that's a good opening chance for London, who are playing in what I would call a 4-4-2 diamond. Narrow diamond, that is.
Tonic, headed away by... There's a shot over the bar.
On the other side of the... Sure, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I think Athênai are playing in a 4-3-3.
Jaeger's shot there blocked by dives in a lot. Lobovich, cross, headed away by Ruma. And now Jerry. For McGurk. There was nothing there. McGurk also returning from a loan this season. Was on loan at Seoul, I believe, last season. Here's a great ball in. 44. Great last-ditch block by dives in a lot.
Yeah, really good tackle from them.
Labovich. That one will be headed away by dives in a lot. Joker. At the byline, the cross. That one's headed away by Ruma. And it's still with Athênai. And that will get absolutely blasted out of play for a London throw.
On 44, returning to a single striker formation. Athênai did lose for Jeffy King, I think. Let me double check.
Levert.
Jeffy Levert. Thank you.
Joker. Save Yeboah. Joker had a lot of space there, but Yeboah saw it all the way. And here's the corner. Headed away by Donnarumma. Still with Athênai. Gintonic. Back for Lobovich. It's crossed in the middle and cleared for a throw. London clinging here right now.
Yeah, 35 minutes. It is 0-0, though it is more of Athênai whom have had the pressure. 44 perhaps.
Oh, they found 44. And last-ditch block by Donnarumma. That's one of the dangers of playing against Athênai when the ball's played back to Yannick Anderson. He is as good as any keeper in this league at playing that long ball with his feet to unlock a forward, especially one like 44.
I think he's honestly better at passing than
there's
not
a goal.
Yorker. Didi Yorker finds Kalibovic there, back post.
That happened very quickly. So it comes off a recycled ball. Joker just too much space out wide. And then the cross. Everyone's occupied with 44 at the near post. Labovic just sneaks in the back door. And Athênai take the lead that they very well deserve.
Yeah, absolutely. Great pass from Didi Yorker there. We were talking about people who could thread the ball. I was going to say that...
Oh, free kick.
Jerry! What a free kick!
This game just turned on its head on the stroke of halftime with a absolute dart of a free kick.
That's a very early contender for one of the goals of the year, I'm sure. And that's not a biased thing. It's very, very rare that we see these sort of beautiful free kick goals into that top-hand corner. I think we see maybe one or two every year, and that's one of them.
Yeah, well, and wow, that changes the complexion of this game at halftime. Athênai looked to be, going into halftime with a comfortable 1-0 lead, and all of a sudden, boom, momentum snatched. What do you do at halftime?
Well, I think there's not too much to panic for Athênai. I think they played well. I was talking about their defense earlier. I was going to say Yannick Anderson can probably pass better than most defenders in the league, and that is true, but this Athênai defense, all four players are so good on the ball.
Yeah. No changes at halftime, it looks like. And
I don't
time
believe
ticking away pretty quickly. There's a Millar special.
Not early enough into the game to be a Millar special. There's an extra 4 after the 5.
Foul on the floor, finds Gavin Millar. Sending it long, Clements knocks it down. Muffin, he's found space, he's found a shot, and he's found the hands of Anderson. Great save by the Dane. And that one's going to be sent long. Yeboah is going to pick it up. Rolls it out to Millar. Back to dives in a lot. Sent long. He's found Clements. Clements for DeFleur. Yore. DeFleur. Millar. Got a rearview mirror full of Fisher, so we'll play it back to dives in a lot. Now Ruma. McGurk. He's found Clemens! Saved by Anderson.
Well work there from Inter-London. First time we've really seen them on the ball for a sustained period attack, and they look good there. Header does go flying over
the bar. Throw in by DeFleur. Fisher go down for that? Millar.
He certainly glided over the pitch, it seems.
Yeah, that was weird. Muffin for Yore. Back to dives in a lot. Ruma.
Listen, I don't think FIFA has banned gliding shoes yet, so maybe Fisher should take advantage of new tech.
0-44 for Fisher. Oh, that's a great ball. Gintonic is in alone, and Gintonic finishes.
Right around Tony Yeboah. Not a ton to do there
Flags
for
up.
Yeboah.
Flags up.
Oh, flag is up. Gintonic jumps up and replay. That was so close.
Yeah, that was a very well worked moment by Athênai. Just the timing was a bit off. That all happened very quickly. But might be a warning shot. Here comes Fisher against the floor. Plays it back to Joker. Cross, back post. Flick on, it's blocked. And it's saved by Yeboah in the end.
That one off, I think, Ruma's foot or head there. And into Yeboah's arms. Inter-London take a breath. But it's not over yet.
Yep, still About a minute to go plus stoppage time, and a great save there. Flags up anyway.
44 is offside, about a minute left.
Ruma for McGurk. Sending a long muffin. Clemens. Yore. Tried to find Jerry, intercepted by Lind. Played back to Anderson. There's that sidewinder long ball headed out, and fourth row. Could be a last chance here for Athênai if they can do something off this throw. Jaeger. Fisher. 44, great challenge last ditch by Ruma. Very risky one, too. Cleared by Dives in a lot. Fisher. Blocked by Millar. And that's full time.
Yeah, I think Athênai fans are going to be wanting a replay on that tackle. That was contentious to say the least.
Yeah, 1-1 draw. I mean, London's probably the happier team of that. Just to, Athênai had a lot of the grade A chances. They had that offside goal. London just had that one individual moment from Jerry. And holds on for a precious point.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's going to be a tight race for relegation. Relegation race this year. It's tight every year. So, to 8 point anywhere will help. Inter London going to be in that race, or so the season predictions expect. And I think we move on. We got a glimpse of that one. Sao Paulo and Kaapstad coming up here.
Yep, Kaapstad lost their opener 2-0 to Cairo, the other team freshly promoted, while Sao Paulo also fell on opening day 1-0 to Catalunya.
That's rude. Cairo have been around since season 1. Cairo, forgive us for raising you.
Not much going on in the early stages of this game.
So, Kaapstad are playing in a, I think it would be appropriate to call it a 4-2-3-1 narrow. What? Something happened. Uh-oh. Do we not have the highlights on for this match? We may not have highlights on this match. We didn't have highlights on this match, so we missed the first 20 minutes. But an opening goal from...
my apologies to Negatoro Maradona and the Kaapstad team on behalf of everyone here.
Yeah, not sure how that happened, but it's been resolved!
That explains why nothing was happening. Here's a good ball in for Biscuit, and that is saved by Hull.
On the upside, we did get that brief highlight there, the replay of Negatoro Maradona's goal. So, we did have that.
Long ball in. Whoa. Bold there by Hall to come off the line there.
Shouldn't miss any more of those.
Tessenwitz. Newman. Ooh. Over the bar. No, it was saved by Hall. Lexington will take this corner here. And that'll be headed away. Mayhem. Little chip. Headed away by Camavinga. Still with Sao Paulo. Siege. Great challenge by Zimmer. Very risky one again.
Now, Sao Paulo playing in a 3-4-3 with 3 strikers up top. So I'm hoping that we get some aggressive sort of play. Interestingly enough, all 3 strikers are on a pressing forward sort of role. So we're going to see these guys get really deep on that defense.
Yeah. Might leave some gaps exposed too if you're Kaapstad. I mean, we already did see them go up 1-0. Well, kind of, but we kind of saw them. Not they kind of went up 1-0. Anyway, here's Ansha against Valor. Cross is knocked in. Near post, Jeff Newman.
Flag looks like it does stay down, so Newman does tuck this one home. A tap in for him. At first I thought he might have been just a little bit offside, but hey, when you have 3 strikers in the box, somebody's going to find space. Ansha finds Newman there, who just drifted away from Norris.
Yeah, Norris is the one that just barely kept him on side there from the looks of things.
Yeah, I think it was his marker, too.
There's a long ball. There's a free kick. And there's a penalty. Penalty to Sao Paulo.
That came off Camavinga's arm. A wonderfully placed free kick. A terrible mistake from Kaapstad.
And Newman
makes no mistake. What a goal.
Solid penalty from Jeff Newman. And Sao Paulo have turned this game on its head just before halftime.
Remember I said tap in? Newman heard me. He put that away with some emphasis.
As we go into halftime, this game turned pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, in 2 minutes.
Got that opener, and then boom, 2 quick goals right before halftime. I mean, what do you say in the locker room if you're Kaapstad? Because it's like you're doing so well, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
I think Kaapstad are scrambling, and the reason why I say that is, well, everyone has a plan until they're punched in the mouth, right? And Kaapstad just got punched in the mouth. How do they respond? Well, I don't think we're going to see a ton of changes coming in from them. I think that they're playing in a sort of 4-2-3-1. Those 3 central midfielders, or 3 attacking midfielders, and that shadow striker role. They have 4 attackers in total. I think they're playing as aggressively as they can right now. And
Cadbury Wellington coming on for Newman.
Oh, Newman off with 2 goals on the day. A brace, that's got to sting just a little bit. It's probably banging to the coach and stuff, but hey, minutes got to be earned somehow.
I would like to talk to the manager.
That would be Lobster Killa, if I'm not mistaken. Looking for an assistant, by the way, so if you want to help rectify or feel the need to assist Mr. Killa, the position is open.
This is Norris on the far side against Thessenwitz. Plays it back to Gordon. Nagatoro Maradona.
I am obligated to warn that
Gordon
if you
Norris.
are contracted, please talk to
nice
your
ball.
GM.
And that's just over the bar from Larson. Yes, please keep your GM in the loop if you are interested in applying for some other team's stuff. As time is ticking away pretty quickly here in this second half. As soon as I say that, Camavinga for Norris. Now for Gordon. Valor. Larson. Holcavato. Nagatoro Maradona. Krustis against Lexington. Holcavato. Oh! Saved by Rage there. That'll happen very quickly. Here's Holcavato. One back by Lexington. On Shaw. Against Holcavato. Still on Shaw. To the byline. The cross is headed over the bar by, I believe that was Biscuit.
So not coincidental that we're seeing Kaapstad playing so aggressively, so quickly. They're playing in a very high-tempo sort of formation. Extremely high, one might say.
Yeah, trying controlled chaos, I suppose. Thessenwitz sending it long. Ibrahimovic. And that's blocked, but the flag was up anyway. Camavinga for Zimmer. Back to Camavinga. This is Krustis against Anshaw. Krustis. The cross. Back post. Norris. Still Norris. Gordon! What a save by Rage. Adam Rage. Great tip over the bar there. And this corner does not beat the first man. Kaapstad are very hungry for that equalizer. Gordon. Valor. Holcavato. Holcavato. Larson. That one, I think, went off his own teammate. It did. It's out for a throw.
Now, normally every point does matter in this league, but between these two teams especially, both Kaapstad and Sao Paulo are expected to be in that relegation race, so it could technically be a 6-point swing.
Yep, every point matters. Gordon for Norris. Back to Zimmer. Valor. Ocavado. Gordon! Off the side netting. As time is ticking away, much to the chagrin of Kaapstad. Just one added minute. Siege is on it. Over to Lexington. Rage will send it long for Thessenwitz. And he's just going to pull that up. And that is full time. Sao Paulo goes to Cape Town and comes away with a pretty important 2-1 victory. And looking at the stats, it seems as though, yeah, they deserved it.
Yeah, one of the few matches we've seen today in which kind of swung in the exact direction that all the statistics said. Sao Paulo just on the day were the better team. Kaapstad, good honest effort from them. They played well, but just missing that extra little bit of quality that made the difference for Sao Paulo today.
Yeah, also doesn't help when, you're conceding a penalty. That's often a self-inflicted wound.
Though I will say, I think I give more credit to Sao Paulo for earning that penalty than I do for Kaapstad giving it. That free kick looked awfully intentional. It's not every day you find an arm in the middle of nowhere.
So, yeah, that is our final game of this match day. As we take a look at the table, Hollywood is on top alongside Inter London. Then you got a traffic jam on 3 points. Athênai in 7th, having drawn both their games, and Kaapstad bottom, having lost both of them. So, any thoughts on these first 2 match days? It's been and how things have developed?
Yeah, I think it's been interesting for Inter London. Obviously, they are currently tied in second. Tied for first. Actually, tied for first in every sort of statistic, goal differential included. Hollywood being the former champions. Of course, at the top, not too surprising. But Athênai being down in 7th with 2 points is a little surprising, though 2 points is no big deal when everyone above you's only 1 or 2 points off.
The wonders of small sample size.
Yeah, really, really tight so far. Kaapstad will be a little disappointed not to have any points through 2 matches, I think, given how close everything's been so far.
All right, and that will do it for today's Division 1 Match Day 2. I am Val.
And I'm TVC.
And I hope you have a good day wherever you are.
Bye.